A very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning into News 9. You're watching a very special broadcast because, hey, we've got an exclusive conversation that is coming your way. At a time when most of the children are dealing with curriculum, dealing with what really should they be doing with their careers, we've got one extravagant person, 13-year-old Srishti Kiran, who's not just making the entire city of Bengaluru proud, but is making the entire nation proud as well. We've got some amazing statistics for you to take a look at. This youngster has climbed to the world #1 rank in the under 13 age group rankings after a remarkable run of results that has established her as one of India's most promising junior players. We're talking about tennis star and tennis prodigy Srishti Kiran, who joins us here on the broadcast. Many thanks for taking up the time, Srishti. I know you get this question a lot, and I can see that you're probably going to your training session or probably coming back from the court. What is it, first and foremost?
Right now, I have to go to my training session after.
How many training sessions in a day? I mean, people are talking about what they should be studying in their science books, but I think you're brushing off whether it's going to be the volleys or the forehands.
Yeah. I start my training, my day
Yeah.
starts at 7 a.m. So I do my fitness at 7 to 8, and then I play tennis at 8 to 10, and then I go to school at 10 to 12, and then I have a lunch break like between 12 to 1. Then I play tennis again at 1 to 3, and then I go to school at 3 to 5. Then I have an extra like fitness at like 5 to 6, and then I go to school again at 7:30 to 8:30.
That's a really long day. You see, most adults are not going through that, but I understand to reach the stars, you have to put in the hard work right from the start, right from the get-go, but that accounts for a lot of balancing. I know your parents are helping you out as well, but what else? How do you manage doing your school homework as well? Because, hey, education is important as well, but then you need to understand that the strings are equally tense when it comes to the tennis racket.
Yes, I manage it really well. I would say I would like to thank RPS Academies for sponsoring me and helping me manage my schedule. And as of now, I'm training with them, so everything's been going well. Because it's like a student athlete life, so you get to manage your school and tennis accordingly to your schedule. So I'd like to thank them.
And but what about homework?
Homework, we do it usually at 7:30 to 8:30. But yeah.
All right, let's get down to the tennis, something that you're really good at, quite clearly. You've had a great run of, events, a great run of tournaments. What really happened in Guatemala? Why a runner-up position over there? Did something, was something, off the balance over there?
Yes, I was actually cramping in the finals. I was cramping. I feel like I could have probably won the match if I wasn't cramping. But the girl at the same time, she was also good. I wouldn't say she was bad. She was like 4 years older than me at the same time. So I think it wasn't such a bad match.
What is that like, Srishti, competing with players who are actually older than you, who have got some more experience under their belt? What is it playing against them? Because just with age and height comes a lot of sheer power with the forehands and the backhands as well.
That's true, but I have to be mentally tough. I play the ball. I'm not playing the opponent. I have to mentally be strong and just play the ball, because the opponent doesn't matter. Who's ever on court, you have to just play the ball.
And what's the dream over here? Are we going to see you soon playing the Wimbledon as well? I hope so, we do.
Yes, I'm actually playing the U14 Wimbledon Juniors soon. So I'll be playing the U14 Wimbledon Juniors.
I can clearly see when it comes to mental strength, Srishti, you're right up there. And kudos to you and your parents and, of course, the academy as well. But what has been the toughest part of this journey? Because people really see the star, they see the cover pages, but they don't see the hard work that goes behind making of that star. So you're already putting in the grueling hours. But what else? What's the toughest journey that you'd like to highlight and would want people to know about you?
I think that would be the mental part, like the motivation. The people around you are really important. You need to choose and pick the people around you to stay, because you need only positive people around you. Like, I would like to thank my coaches, like my coach Andreas, Coach Kwan, Coach Ivan. My parents have always been positive around me. So.
And you're world #1 at just the age of 13. Has that settled in yet? I'm sure there are a lot of celebrations as well, a lot of cake cuttings. Of course, you've got to keep on that diet as well. But has that really settled in as a feeling, Srishti?
Yeah, actually, as of now, I'm in the ITF U18. My rank is 357. I'm the youngest to be in the rank of 357 as of the age of 13.
And
And
do
the
you
feeling
think?
has been really good right now
No, I
because
mean,
my
I would love to salute you at the moment, and I hope that this journey keeps on going. But these are all just numbers right now, Srishti. How important is it that you keep these numbers aside and then you go back to the foundational basics again? It's back to the same forehands, backhands, and volleys again and again and again on the court.
yes, I have to keep staying humble and then keep working hard if I want to actually be world number one. I have to keep working hard and I have to keep grinding.
You know, young Indian athletes, they're often looking up to the cricket stars. Do you have an idol that you look up to, an Indian tennis player or maybe an international tennis player that you really, really look up to?
Yes, my Indian tennis players would be Rohan Bopanna and
Yeah.
Leander Pace. And like my international stars would be Serena Williams and Djokovic.
Well, Williams is making another comeback, in the upcoming
Yes.
Wimbledon. And the Roland Garros just got over. So many setbacks that happened over there. Do you like to watch tennis as well? You see a lot of tennis stars, they
Yes.
wouldn't even go back and watch their own highlights. Do you like to watch international tennis?
Yes, I would actually. I love to watch international tennis. I'm
What was
actually
the
looking
favorite match
forward
in the
to.
recently held Roland Garros? Did you have a favorite match? Were you rooting for a particular player?
Yeah, I was actually rooting for Zverev to win because I think he
Wow.
deserves the win. Since he's been like he doesn't have a single Grand Slam and he has been in the top five since forever now.
Yeah.
So and he's always been losing when after coming to the finals or the semis. I was actually really hoping for him to win this time.
And he has picked it up. I mean, it's a great and a credible story. So you have an idol in Zverev. When it comes to the women's singles, any particular names over there apart from the Williams, because they weren't really playing the Roland Garros this time around. Sabalenka had a little bit of fallout earlier on as well, but great tennis to watch on the clay court.
Yeah, that's true. I was actually hoping for Coco Gauff to win, but I'm glad that Mira Andreeva won as well.
I've got some rapid fire questions for you here, Srishti. Let's make this interesting. Let's make this fun for you as well. I'm sure getting to do all of these interviews back and again. Let's make this worth your time as well. What's your favorite shot, the one shot that you're actually most proud of?
My forehands down the lines.
Forehands down the lines. Nothing else beats those. Are you a righty or a lefty?
I'm a righty.
All right, so forehands it is. All right, so favorite tennis player of all time, Srishti?
Djokovic.
Djokovic. Was it sad to see him get knocked out of the Roland Garros? I know age
Yeah,
is catching up with him, but
exactly.
the Joker is the Joker. He's called the Joker for a reason.
No, I mean, I wouldn't call him the Joker because I've been always looking up to him from the start. I mean, it has been sad. I think he's becoming a little old and he's lost his stamina as he won the first two sets and then he had to lose. Then he lost because I think it's just his stamina. I think if he works on it, he might come back again with a big bang.
That's actually a great one. Are you focusing on your stamina as well? You know, tennis is one of those most demanding sports.
Yes, I've been actually working on my fitness a lot now with Coach Ivan in RPS. So.
All right, moving on to that rapid fire again. Is it going to be the clay, grass, or a hard court? What's your speciality and what do you prefer?
I prefer clay courts, but as of now in Wimbledon Juniors, I'll be playing on grass court, which I'm really looking forward to as I've never played on grass before. So I'm really excited to play on grass and hopefully win.
Well, we hope so too as well, Srishti. We're right behind you. The entire country is rooting for you now that you've jumped onto the international stage, and let alone with the world #1 title at the moment. And I hope that in the upcoming categories, you're able to maintain that as well. You've been around the world. I'm sure you visited most of those, international destinations. But is there one city that you'd still like to knock off the bucket list that you'd really love to play in?
That would be Paris and Dubai.
Paris and Dubai. One thing people would be surprised to know about this young superstar Srishti Kiran, the people don't really know about. Would you like to throw some light on, the personal antics of Srishti Kiran?
I mean, I don't think so. People really know about like me outside the court.
Yeah.
I like to like, do a lot of stuff. I mean, I like to talk to friends and do a lot of stuff. I like to swim.
Is there another sport that you like to, get your hands on? Because I was just reading up about Caboli. He could have very well made it to the Italian football team as well, but he chose lawn tennis.
I mean, I actually started gymnastics as well, but then
Wow.
I did my main sport since I was younger has always been tennis because I've always been into tennis a lot. I've loved it since I was 5.
What's the next dream here, Srishti? People put so much of weight on these young shoulders, and you've been carrying it brilliantly, and I hope that you continue to do so. What's the dream and the aspiration here? Where is Srishti Sharma in your Srishti Kiran in your own thought line 10 years from now?
I would actually wanting to win like all the career Grand Slam and win an Olympic gold for my country. So
All
that
right,
would
all
be
right.
my dream
And
for this
any
life.
other hobbies here, Srishti? Do you like to read books? Maybe watch Netflix? Netflix and chill is so in with kids your age. Is that something that you like to do?
Yes, that would. Yeah, that's something I like to do.
Yeah, you do, and you're allowed to do so. But where do you get the time? You've got such a huge day lined up for you. It's training sessions one after the other. Where do you really get the time to do it?
I mean, I don't really get that much of a time. That's usually when I'm eating dinner or something like that is when I actually get to do Netflix and chill, or like Sunday is my day, probably that day.
All right. What do you like to watch?
I like to watch. I've been actually watching the Rafa documentary, which is just out. It
That's a
just
good
came
one.
out
That's a
like I
good one.
think
Yeah.
10 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been watching that right now. So I'm trying to finish that one whenever I get the time to watch it. Yeah, I like to watch horror movies or something like that.
Marvel movies as well. So a mix up of pretty much
Horror
everything.
movies.
Oh, horror movies,
Yeah.
horror movies. Oh, all right. I thought you're speaking about Thor. Kids your age, they're talking about Spider-Man and Batman, and here you are, winning tournaments on the international stage. It's absolutely inspiring to speak to you, Srishti. Just a couple of more questions. You see, I was speaking about young Indian athletes looking up to cricket and cricket stars. You've come onto the stage. You're looking at other role models. But do you think you yourself, at this young age, are becoming a role model for other children around you? Your friends, your other tennis colleagues must be looking at you. They must be really rooting for you as well.
Yeah, I think I am becoming a role model for the younger kids who are in India. I think soon I'll be able to pay the way for them. I would just be like, I would just tell them to keep working hard, stay humble, and hard talent without hard work is nothing, and trust the process.
It seems like I'm interviewing Rafael Nadal or Sabalenka. The maturity with which you're answering all of these questions, it's absolutely mind-boggling. Let's use some little bit
So,
of our imagination here, Srishti. If you were to train with a present international player or an old timer, somebody from the past, some superstar or legend, who would that be and why?
I would probably choose Novak Djokovic or Serena Williams again because I've been always looking up to them since I was younger. They're so mentally strong. They're strong. Like Novak is so mentally strong, and Serena Williams is like also mentally strong. She was pregnant and she still won
Yeah.
the AO.
That's absolutely awesome. I think you've hit the nail on the head in choosing your role models and why you're choosing them as well. I've got two more questions for you before I let you go. One is definitely going to be about your diet. You see, even Novak Djokovic wrote about extensively how his diet is the main reason. What happens in the kitchen is helping him perform on the court. So, do you have your own tips and techniques when it comes to diet? Do you have a special Srishti diet chart?
I mean, not really. I just try and eat everything which I need, like more of protein and take everything which I need, like meat, veggies. I try to keep my diet balanced so I have like I can, I have the energy on court and also I burn the calories a lot. So I need to keep my diet balanced and fruits.
Are you
veggies
constantly
and
keeping a
protein.
check on how many calories are going in, how many calories are going out? Do you have an idea
Yeah,
about how
actually.
many calories you're burning in a day?
Yeah, usually probably around 2000 calories.
Oh, wow. And you've got, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds who are unable to burn even 1,000 calories a day. And here you are burning 2,000 calories like as if it's nothing. You see, the mark of a true sportsman is also the fact that they're able to come over adversities or, come over their own mind and mental hurdles when they're losing a point, when you're on the back end of a set, when you're on the back end of a game. What really is happening inside your mind? Let's end this conversation on that note, because I think that's what makes a true superstar as well.
What is going on in the back of the mind is I'm thinking about what I'm going to do in the next point. I'm not thinking about the point I lost. I mean, what's done is done. I cannot go and change it. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do in the next point. I'm planning it out in like the 25 seconds I have, so I could go and jump back in into the next point. Because I've been down match point downs in many
Yeah.
matches. I've like saved 8 match points and still won the match. So
Wow, wow. So you basically pulled off a Fonseca, like Fonseca pulled it off on Novak Djokovic. But I'm just here thinking
yes.
that, you've taken all these big names, Srishti, but you not once took the name of Roger Federer. Is RF not, do we not have to take his name at all? I thought he was a legend.
I mean, I do think he's a legend. He's definitely a legend. He's changed the way tennis is, definitely. But I like love Roger Federer, but I also love Novak Djokovic at the same time. I love how mentally strong he is. It's just my favorite part.
Yeah. You know what? If you were here physically present in the
I
studio,
like Novak Djokovic's backhand and Roger Federer's tweeners a lot.
yeah, oh, absolutely. The single hand backhand, I think that revolutionized lawn tennis as we knew it. Srishti, I think we're going to leave it at this point. If you were here in the studio, I would definitely ask for an autograph, because I'm absolutely in awe of you. I'm absolutely inspired by your journey, and I wish you nothing but all the very best for these future Wimbledon matches as well, and for all the future
Thank
tournaments.
you,
And
sir.
don't you worry a single bit, girl. The entire country is rooting for you. It's right behind you. Go on there,
Thank you, sir.
get to the stars. I hope we see you on the cover of one of those sports magazines and,
Thank you,
big
sir.
Nike billboards as well, just like the jumper that you're wearing right now. Many thanks, Srishti, for speaking to us here on
No,
News 9.
actually sponsored by Nike, so
Let's go. Let's go. There you go it. Many thanks, Srishti. Many thanks for speaking to News 9.
thank you, sir.
We're gonna
It
keep
was my
seeing you
pleasure
around. We're
being
gonna
here.
keep seeing you around. I think that's something that is for sure. All the very best to you.
Thank you, sir. It was my pleasure being here. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much.